the tour of Nanjing Agricultural University by the outstanding international trainers. But before that, I would like to invite you to go through all the videos because we never actually have watched the videos in such a way that's to understand every aspect of green world. So first of all, I would like to invite you to watch a very interesting video about the history, the 30 years history of Greenwood. And after that, we are going to go through what we did in Nanjing Agricultural University. And then we are going to invite of trainers and also the China trip qualifiers to share with us about this 30th anniversary in China. So first of all, please allow me to share the videos. This is a very important video. With this video, you're going to know what we have experienced during the past 30 years.
A vibrant upswing, offering.
Now, can you see the screen? I'm going to play the video a little bit.
Yes, we can see this.
Okay, all right.
It's already played the video. Madam Reni, have you played the video?
Just a minute.
Still black.
Yeah, let me restart.
Okay, fine.
Green World Inter.
Green World International Group, a multinational corporation renowned for its global vision and steadfast growth. Under the guidance of Dr. Deming Li, a visionary leader with decades of experience, the company has charted its course with unwavering conviction and exceptional leadership, forging a legendary narrative of continuous advancement over the past 3 decades. In 1994, Dr. Deming Li, having embarked on a journey to further her studies in the United States, established Green World Group. Her mission was to harness the vitality of natural plants through cutting-edge technology, drawing from the rich heritage of traditional Chinese medicine, and to dedicate this wellness to the world. In 1997, Green World Tianjin production base was established, which played a crucial role in the supply chain to provide material support for overseas markets. As the 21st century unfurled its wings, Green World Group set sail on an ambitious voyage to broaden its global footprint. In 2006, Vice President of Green World and President of Green World Africa Region, Mr. David L. Zhang, took up the mantle of leadership and ventured courageously into the African market. Within a few short years, a monumental strategic expansion was set into motion across the African continent, sprouting up in southern, west, central, North, and East Africa. The African region has since emerged as the group's fastest growing and most impactful market. Today, the Green World marketing contingent spans 36 countries across Africa, leaving an indelible and luminous mark on the continent's landscape. The Eurasian region of Green World has also witnessed impressive strides forward. With Mr. Yang Wo-chen at the helm as both Vice President of Green World and President of Green World Eurasian Region, the company has planted its flag in 11 nations, among them Ukraine, Russia, and Poland, Between the years 2010 and 2024, the Eurasian market is experiencing a vibrant upswing, offering a steady stream of premium products and services to local consumers and distributors alike. In 2016, Green World Tianjin Nutrition and Health Food Co. Limited successfully acquired direct selling license from the Chinese Ministry of Commerce, signaling a pivotal moment that introduced a wealth of new opportunities for growth within the Chinese market. As this market steadily blossoms, it is creating a synergistic and advantageous exchange with our international markets, thereby establishing itself as an essential element within the group's expansive global strategic framework. In 2003, Green World International Group marked a significant milestone in its strategic expansion across Asia with the launch of its Southeast Asian market. Green World has since established a robust presence in countries such as Indonesia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Thailand. By offering high-caliber products and unparalleled business opportunities, Green World has spread its influence far and wide throughout the region, earning a treasure trove of accolades and commendations in the process. The inception of Green World's Latin American region coincided with the tumultuous onset of the global COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, a time when the world seemed to stand still. Against a grim landscape of contracting economic growth and pervasive deflation, the Latin American region embarked on an audacious mission led by the intrepid Mr. Peter Lee. As both the Vice President of Green World and the President of Green World Latin America, Mr. Peter Lee steering the region through stormy seas with a bold vision and an unwavering resolve. Over the course of 4 remarkable years, Green World Latin America's dedicated sales teams have fanned out across more than a dozen countries, blanketing 2/3 of the territory with their passion, expertise, and unwavering commitment to our cause. As a beacon of economic prosperity, North America stands as the world's most developed region, where the pursuit of health has escalated among its populace. Green World's blueberry products artfully merge cutting-edge scientific and technological advancements with the pure essence of herbaceous flora, captivating the discerning consumers of the North American market. In 2012, the inauguration of our Canadian branch symbolized a pivotal moment, unlocking the gateway to the green haven that is Green World, within the vast expanse of the North American marketplace. By positioning the nutrient-rich blueberry as a flagship product, heralding the dawn of a new era of blue nutrition in the health food industry. The following year, the inauguration of the Nanjing Lishui production base marked not only a strategic shift for the corporation, but also a tribute from Green World to China's agricultural Silicon Valley. Equipped with state-of-the-art GMP workshops and advanced warehousing facilities, this base has been providing a continuous supply of high quality to over 60 branches worldwide, reinforcing our commitment to excellence. Green World International Group has unwaveringly adhered to the core corporate values of people-oriented and honesty first, earning the trust of global distributors with its fusion of Eastern and Western product formulations, stringent quality standards, and world-leading production processes. Over the past 30 years, the group has rewarded its marketing teams with business and luxury cars, international trips, and Villa Award, among other gestures, sincerely fulfilling its solemn promises to global business partners through concrete actions. The charitable beacon of Green World International Group has illuminated the lives of countless individuals in need. Dr. Deming Lee personally extends her care to the elderly and children, and the group's numerous donations across Europe, Africa, Southeast Asia, and China exemplify its boundless compassion.
Ny finiavany mpitantana ny akandy hitondra soa ho andro zazakamboty.
Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, the Nanjing production base mobilized a significant amount of anti-epidemic supplies to support Wuhan and other affected areas, highlighting the company's profound sense of social responsibility. In 2024, Green World International Group celebrates its 30th anniversary. Rising like the morning sun, filled with unwavering belief and moving forward hand in hand, with boundless confidence, we embrace the future. 3 decades of trials and tribulations, 3 decades of splendid achievements, Green World will persist in weaving its own tale of legend, imbuing the world with a bountiful measure of health and benevolence, blanketing the earth with a warm embrace of care.
All right, after we shared the history of Greenwood, now I would like to invite you to watch the video of the chain of events of the 30th anniversary, so we could understand the whole and the purpose of this 30th anniversary. Actually, it's not only a celebration. It's not only that we get together to have fun, but we summarize what we have achieved, and we are actually plan for the next 30 years. And together with all the leaders and distributors all over the world, that we are going to marching into a new era of Greenwood. Okay, so first let me start with the first event. This is the China-US blueberry cultivation academic exchange. Give me a moment. So this is actually the first academic meeting that we held before the celebration.
Now you're the person who left first.
What?
This seminar was held on 15th. That was 2 days before the main event. The following day, on 16th, we held another meeting in Shanghai. The 3 parties led what we have shared with you. The 3 parties, Dr. Deming Li and the academician of China Science Academy, Professor Shen Qirong, and his Honorable Vincent Sipinja, the special advisor to the President, His Excellency President of Uganda, had a 3 parties meeting, and we discussed several subjects, several projects that is going to be introduced into first Uganda and later into other African countries. So this is the second meeting. Let me share this with you. important meeting give us a very encouraging information that by next year, we are going to have a factory for the organic fertilizer in Uganda. And in year 2025, there's going to be an international seminar about the organic fertilizer held in Uganda. So I think this is a very blessing news for all the countries where we are marketing the organic fertilizer, like the Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. And we know that in South Africa, the fertilizer is being registered. Hopefully, that is going to be registered as a commercial product to be marketed to our distributors. So after this, we had the summit of Green World 30th anniversary. So let me invite you to watch the video of the summit, the Leaders Summit.
Madam Reni, are you playing the video?
This Leaders Summit aims at discussing the future plan of Green World. So next, the following day, we had the main event, the celebration and the global VIP banquet. So let's see what was going on there.
Madam Reni, just now we don't see the video of the Leaders Summit. Have you played?
Yes, can you see the screen and hear the music?
Yes, we can see now. Thank you.
Okay, I want to make sure.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go from the beginning. After that, the following day, all the leaders and distributors visit Nanjing production base. So this is the video about a visit to Nanjing production base. So let's see what we enjoyed there. We see the GMP workshop, and also we enjoyed new products and even some beauty skincare products.
¿Cómo estás? Hola. Warani 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 Israel. Abari. Huzuri. Thank you so much. We are here.
tour in Nanjing production base of distributors went to Beijing and Shanghai to enjoy their shopping and sightseeing. But we in Nanjing production base held a training, very special training for all the general managers, aiming at improving the standard of management and services to you. So let us watch the video about the general manager's training. All right. It's time that I, introduce the main topic of today. Actually, one of distributors and leaders are enjoying their sightseeing. The outstanding international trainers of Africa region, actually, we did something great to the market. We had an intensive visit to the JMP workshop and also the exhibition hall on 21st. We shot some very important videos for the marketing. On 22nd in the morning, we were invited to visit Nanjing Agriculture University, which is the alma mater of Dr. Deming Li. I would like to introduce this tour to you. So for you to understand how this tour is going to benefit of market. And after that, we are going to invite of trainers as well as the China trip qualifiers to share with us. So first of all, please allow me to guide you through a most unforgettable tour we have ever had to Nanjing Agriculture University. Actually, Nanjing Agriculture University is a key national university located in Nanjing, Jiangsu Province, China. The university was established in 1902. It had quite some history of almost over a century. It is known for its strengths and specialties in agriculture and life science, making it one of the China's most important institutions for agriculture higher education. Actually, in China, whenever we talk about agriculture, the most important university is Nanjing Agriculture University. Actually, there were 4 different campuses. We visit the main campuses, which is located in Vega. That is the main campus, hosting most of the university's teaching and research resources. Nanjing Agriculture University actually offers a wide range of academic disciplines through its 20 colleges, offering 74 undergraduate programs. The university is especially strong in the field of agriculture, life science, engineering, environmental studies, management, and economies. The College of Life Science at Nanjing Agriculture University has 4 departments. This is what we have visited, the Life Science College. Actually, there are botany, microbiology, biochemistry, and molecular biology and zoology, 4 different departments. On October the 22nd, as part of the 2024 annual award for outstanding international trainers, 6 distinguished trainers visit the college, of course, together with Mr. Budiman and me. We visit the College of Life Science at Nanjing Agriculture University at Weigang campus at the invitation of Dr. Deming Li. Upon entering the main buildings of the College of Life Science, let me start from this photos. Well, this is the main building of the Life Science College. We were actually greeted by a bust of Professor Fan Qingsheng. During his time at Nanjing Agriculture University, Dr. Deming Li was once a student under the guidance of Professor Fan Qingsheng. Okay, let's go back to this. I'm going to give you some background information of Professor Fan Qingsheng. Professor Fan Qingsheng is regarded as a pioneer in the introduction, development, and production of penicillin in China, ending the country's dependence on imports. So he is held as the father of penicillin in China. Well, in 1940, that was when China was in a dark area. Professor Fan Qingsheng went to the University of Wisconsin in the United States of America to pursue graduate studies in agriculture microbiology. So you can see that Dr. Deming Li was following his professor's footsteps. And a year later, Professor Fan Qingsheng earned his Master of Science degree. Towards the end of World War II, penicillin was successfully developed in the United States and began to be used clinically and produced on a large scale. It saved the lives of thousands of wounded soldiers and, the civilians, quickly turned the tide of the war for the Allied powers. At that time, there were wars in between the United States, in between the Western countries, and also the German and Japan. So Mr. Fan Qingsheng realized that the Chinese people were enduring a difficult war of resistance with soldiers shedding blood every day at the front. China was in desperate need of penicillin, and he felt a strong sense of urgency to return to his homeland, back to China, and help producing it. Although the U.S. Research Institute offered him very generous benefits for his research and for his future career. In 1943, Mr. Fan Qingsheng resigned from his position as the research institute, giving up the generous benefits and comfortable life in the U.S. He bought one he bought some necessary instrument, equipment, and reagents for the production of the penicillin, and managed to obtain 3 strains of penicillin, one of which was donated by the University of Wisconsin. With unwavering determination, he returned to China to join the war effort against Japan. In 1944, Professor Fen Qingsheng, risking his life, faced numerous hardships and narrowly escaped death several times under Japanese artillery fire. After a 6-month journey, traveling through several countries, he couldn't go back from USA directly to China because the Japanese would like to find all the way to kill him. So he actually took this equipment. He passed through several countries until after 6 months, he landed in China. He finally returned to China. During his arduous journey, the 3 penicillin culture tubes. So what we see here is one of the penicillin culture tubes nowadays kept in the museum, the History Museum of Nanjing Agricultural University. So these culture tubes contain the precious penicillin strains, and it becomes more valuable to him than his own life. In 1994, Professor Fan Qingsheng and his assistant worked tirelessly day and night to cultivate the 3 penicillin strains he had brought back from the United States. But, excuse me, by the end of the year, they successfully developed the first batch of 50,000 units of highly effective, low toxicity penicillin. The penicillin was clinically tested with great success and saved the lives of millions of Chinese soldiers and civilians on the anti-Japanese battlefield. It also enhanced the Chinese people's ability to resist bacterial infections. So from then on, Chinese were no more killed by bacterial infection. We had our own antibiotics, thanks to Professor Fan Qingsheng. So that is why we call him the father of penicillin. And you now understand that Dr. Deming Li is one of his students and one of his best students. As a gratitude student of Professor Fan Qingsheng, Dr. Deming Li, in order to give back to her alma mater, Nanjing Agricultural University, Dr. Deming Li made donations to the Nanjing Agricultural University Education Foundation in 2019 and 2022. Her contributions helped establish the Fan Qingsheng Scholarship and a laboratory in honor of his mentor and alma mater, expressing her heartfelt gratitude and deep affection for both the university and his mentor, as well as for the future generations of students. So this is his history and the background story of Professor Fan Qingsheng and Dr. Deming Li. So here are the photos of the outstanding international trainers in front of the statue of Professor Fan Qingsheng. Following this, Mr. Zhang, the president of Nanjing Agricultural University, warmly welcomed Dr. Deming Li and the group of international trainers. Now you see this gentleman to the right of Dr. Deming Li is the president of Nanjing Agriculture University. So he welcomed the delegation. Then after that, our group was guided by professor to tour some of the laboratories and equipment at the College of Life Science. So this is some of the laboratories and equipment that we see. So in the mass spectrometry analysis room, we had the opportunity to observe. This machine is called the gas chromatography mass spectrometer. So this instrument is used to analyze the nutritional components in a product, such as the proteins, fats, carbohydrates, minerals, and vitamins. It allows for very accurate measurement of the nutritional content and can also provide molecular information about this component, offering a very detailed and thorough understanding of the nutritional value of the products. So that is why, when we present, we tell you that, okay, this product contains, let's see, protein, amino acid, vitamins, minerals, blueberry anthocyanins, pterostilbene. So we have the evidence. Actually, this is a very accurate information that we deliver to you. The next one is the atomic spectrum analysis room. Okay, then this is okay. This is a protein. The first is a protein analysis instrument room. Well, this is used for rapid and accurate protein determination. This device and technology utilize the protein amino acid molecular tagging techniques to differentiate and measure the protein content. So as a result, there's no need to worry about the data distortion caused by the addition of the excess nitrogen containing substances or contamination by such substances in the sample being tested. So this is for the protein analysis. And this is
Madam
an
Reni,
atomic,
excuse me.
yes.
Do you share slides?
Yes, I'm sharing slide. Okay, I'm
We
sorry.
cannot see.
Okay, let me, sorry.
We cannot see the slides.
Let me stop and re-sharing. Okay, I'll quickly go through this. Okay. Can you see the slide? Now can you see the slide?
Yes, it's okay. You just continue from where you ended.
Okay, I just continue. That this is the the bird view of the Nanjing Agricultural University, and I talk about the history of Professor Fan Qingsheng, who was the father of penicillin in China. So what you see, this is the penicillin culture tube. That's Professor Fan Qingsheng took from United States to China, and after 6 months arduous journey, passing through several countries, he finally brought it to China, which developed into the the antibiotics that saved millions of lives. And, as a graduate student of Professor Fan Qingsheng, that Dr. Deming Li make the donations to her alma mater and establish the Fan Qingsheng Scholarship and a laboratory in honor of his mentor. So this is the photos of the donation ceremony. And this is the photos where the international trainers took together with Dr. Deming Li in front of a statue of Professor Fan Qingsheng. And then this is another photo. You see the gentleman who stands by Dr. Deming Li is the president of Nanjing Agricultural University. And now what I'm sharing with you is some very the cutting edge equipment in Nanjing Agricultural University where supports the technology of Greenwood products. So this is a protein analyzer which we use to determine and quantify the amino acid content in our products. And this is the what we call the atomic spectrum analysis room. So actually in this room, we saw atomic spectrum analyzer. This is instrument used to analyze the atomic spectrum of elements, typically by measuring the light emitted or absorbed by atoms. The key principle behind atomic spectral analysis is that atoms and ions absorb and emit light at a characteristic wavelengths when they undergo transmissions between energy levels. So this makes the atomic spectroscope an essential technique for identifying and quantifying elements in a sample. So we make it's simple. What this machine used for to identify all the zinc, even when we analyze the heavy metals, the mercury, the lead. So we use this kind of equipment. And then we also see this. This is a transmission electron microscope. This is a type of electron microscope that use a beam of electron to pass through a very thin sample to create high resolution images. It is a powerful tool for studying the fine culture, the fine structure of materials at atomic and molecular level. So this TEM allows for imaging of internal structures, such as the cells, the nanoparticles, the metals, and the semiconductors at resolutions far beyond what can be achieved with the light microscope. So with such an equipment, we could observe how organized, inside the cells. We not only use this microscope to observe the cells, but we observe the organelles, what is inside the cells, how do they function with the interference of different nutrients. For example, how does enzyme Q10 influence the function of the mitochondria? This is how we observe using this TEM. Okay, after that, we were showed around the Biological Specimen Museum. So after tour around the laboratory, we were showed around the Biological Specimen Museum. We will introduce the specimen of panda, birds, falcons, eagles, fish, reptiles, and mammals. So what interests us the most are the panda, Siberian tiger, and cassowary. That is a huge bird that could kill a person. That Mr. Budiman told us that it is originated from Indonesia, which is the most dangerous bird in the world. And after that, we had a sharing with the trainers, Dr. Deming Li and the professor. Then Professor Pan Gang also welcomed us, introduced the latest academic achievement by the Science College. So the international trainers shared of experiences and personal feelings before we took the group photos in front of the Life Science College and the main entrance of Nanjing Agricultural University. So I'm going to end my sharing and play the videos about the tour in the Nanjing Agricultural University. So please let me switch on open the videos for you. Minutes. Find it. Okay.
Do you want me to help you sharing the video? I have the video. Okay.
Just a moment. Submitting.
Be careful for nothing, but in everything.
of this aims at the future of green world. So one of the most important purpose of this chain of events is to plan for the next 30 years. So this is how we, as the pioneers of green world, of the first 30 years, we celebrate of glories and achievements. But actually what we are doing here is for next generation. So please allow me to play the videos about of future. So after these videos, we are going to invite the international trainers and the China trip qualifiers to share with us.
of Green World Group 30th founding anniversary, we gather here today, which is not only an ode to the green
Days of the past, but also the prospect of the blueprint for the future. A legacy of commitment, a future of possibilities. Since it is established in 1994, Green World Group has been working hard and harvesting a lot by promoting human health and safety as the mission. People-oriented and honesty first as the core values. In the vocabulary of Green World, the word human has always occupied an important position. We know that each product and each time of service is related to people's health and happiness. Therefore, good faith is always what we have to adhere to, through which the brand's long-term reputation and consumers' deep trust have been built. In this era of fast pace and high efficiency, we are committed to leading a wellness with a simple lifestyle fashion trend. The brand of Blueberry Bang Bang, like the first light of sunshine in the morning, with boba tea, coffee, fruit tea product series. Featured by Blueberry Boba Tea and Blueberry Coffee, inspires people's infinite longing for a healthy life. The products are not only full of natural plant essence, but also build a harmonious bridge between the enjoyment of taste buds and nourishment of health. At the same time, a series of candy products featured by Blueberry Candy, Coffee Candy, and Ganoderma Candy, and Cocoa Powder solid drink products benefiting for wellness with a simple lifestyle, have been launched to meet the diversified health needs of consumers. In the future strategic map, the North American market, especially the American market, will occupy a crucial position. We have purchased 20 acres of land in New Jersey, known as the Garden State, which will be a magnificent bastion for Green World America production base. GMP workshop, R&D center, logistics center, sales center, and so on. Every corner will witness our efforts and determination to expand the U.S. market and the markets all over the world. Research is the source of innovation and the driving force of continuous progress. We will continue to deepen the cooperation with professional research institutions such as Nanjing Agricultural University and Philip E. Marucci Center in New Jersey, USA. This cross-border exchange of wisdom will stimulate our unlimited innovation potential and ensure that Green World products remain at the forefront of health technology. In this digital era, Green World Group is moving towards the digital transformation of production, supply, and marketing. With the power of AI technology, the big data management will be conducted in a more intelligent way to predict market dynamics, optimize inventory management, improve supply chain efficiency, and ensure that every link is accurate. We will further broaden the publicity channels and make full use of social communication media platforms such as New Media and We Media, so that the brand influence of Green World will cross national borders and benefit more consumers. At the same time, we will make every effort to promote the e-commerce app independently developed by Green World to provide consumers with a more convenient and personalized consumption experience. The two major production bases located in Nanjing and Tianjin of China will usher in a qualitative leap. We will introduce a variety of advanced production equipment and technology and optimize the production process to ensure that our products meet the needs of the global market, not only in terms of quality, but also in terms of output. In the future chapter of Green World Group, a new chapter writer, Jenna Lee, the daughter of Dr. Deming Lee, president of Green World Group, is coming to the forefront. At the moment, she is studying nutriology at Cornell University of USA, which is not only Dr. Deming Lee's alma mater, but also the leader in the field of nutrition. Jenna's studying journey is not only a pursuit of personal knowledge, but also a strategic investment in the future of Green World Group. With the world's top knowledge and vision, she will inject more comprehensive and novel health concepts and innovative solutions into the development of the company, leading a new era of Green World Group. In the past 30 years of journey, Dr. Deming Lee, president of Green World Group, together with the board members, led the company to move forward steadily with excellent leadership and vision. Mr. David L. Jong, president of Green World African region, explored the first market in Africa with wisdom and courage, which laid a solid foundation for Green World's in-depth cultivation in the African continent. The success of Green World Latin American region is inseparable from the hard work of Mr. Peter Lee, president of Latin American region. With his keen market insight and efficient execution, Green World has got rapid development in Latin America. Mr. Yang Wo Chen, president of Green World Eurasian region, with outstanding leadership, made great contributions to the prosperity of Green World in Eurasia. Ms. Jenna Lee, general manager of Green World Lishui Biotechnological Co. Limited, promoted the innovation and development of the products with her unique insight and toughness, and provided solid guarantee for market supply, thus ensured the stable development and prosperity of Green World in the global market. With selfless dedication and persistent pursuit of health industry, they deeply cultivated the market, expanded the territory, and continuously energized the development of the company and contributed to the globalization of Green World. A legacy of commitment, a future of possibilities. Under the guidance of the corporate philosophy of people-oriented and honesty first, with the concerted efforts of all staff and the firm support of global partners, Green World Group will create a more brilliant future and make more significant contributions to the health and well-being of humans.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for being with us for the first section, the first hour of guiding through the chain of events of 30th anniversary. Now the second session is your floor. So of outstanding international trainers, of China trip qualifiers, and of audience. Even today, if you are the first time that you come to the Zoom meeting, you're welcome to share with us about your feelings. So, Mr. Budiman, you can host the second section. So, whoever wants to share with us, you can raise your hand and unmute yourself.
Yes, we have our international trainers in the house. Please, our trainers, you can unmute yourself. You can raise your hand and unmute yourself to share your experience during what we have been doing in launching production base. We are taking video shooting, and also the next day we are visiting the Nanjing production base, Nanjing Agriculture University. So we want to hear from all of you, our international trainers. Please. Yes, Mr. Bogo. Please welcome Mr. Stephen Bogo from Kenya.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
evening,
you
Dr.
very
Mbogo.
much.
How are you?
I'm good, madam. And how are you?
Great.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Budman. Thank you, Madam Rainey, for giving us this chance. I've been to China for several times. I think that my first visit to China was the year 2010. with the year 2010. But all through, probably I've gone several times. Even last year was, but this one is an unique one. No wonder it has been referred to as the 30th anniversary celebration. We have gone through so many things, but this one was one of the most exciting, and not only exciting, it really rubber stamped in our heart, in our mind, and it became very clear of what Greenwald is all about. Many a times you have been reading it in books about the purity of the product, efficacy of the product, the research that goes through with it to ensure that there is quality, and also it's something that is really backed up by research data. It was already, for me, it was there, I was reading in the books. But this time I had a chance of going through this issue that as you have gone through the video in this Najin Agriculture University in the Department of Life Science. In my lifetime, I've never seen the electron microscope. I only saw it in Nairobi University some time back, and it was really meant not for students to do it, but mainly for the professors and other researchers to use it. The one which you are able to see the cell organelles. Yes, we are used to light microscope, which can really see the cell and the nucleus. And we don't know what is inside the cell. But with this microscope, we are able to see, or it's possible to see different organelles. Organelles are the small, tiny units that are found in the cell, in the cell plasma. And among them, we have Golgi bodies, for them that have really studied. We also have things like lysosomes, they are organelles, and more importantly, what Madam Rainey have mentioned about, and this is the mitochondria, which is the energy site. That is where there is a lot of activity going on in terms of producing energy balls like ATP. So in this case, with this now we have more confidence. For me, I have more confidence when I'm recommending the product and also when I'm taking, because what these products have gone through, especially in terms of quantification, where you want to quantify how much of a particular nutrient is there. It's not a matter of trial and error, friends and ladies and gentlemen, and those that are in this meeting. And even them that we went with in this particular place, they know that our products do not go through a trial and error method, or probability for that matter. Before the product is brought into the market, intensive research and the tests go through this equipment, these machines that are of state-of-the-art machines. Particularly myself, I was impressed by the machines that they used to ensure that the product that we are receiving do not have any radioactive material. And that means go through a test to ensure that there is no radioactive material or radioactive toxins. Besides that, also the toxicity of the heavy metals. And I remember when I went through that machine, or when we are going through that machine, there is one product that came in mind, and we have been always reading that that is the spirulina, that it has always been tested to ensure that there is no radioactive material, and the purity is sound that there has no radioactive material or heavy metals. And before I was wondering why this one is so unique on testing on radioactive material, is because the spirulina got from Spirogyra, or the green algae or green and blue algae, may have gone through certain pollution. And therefore, to ensure that we get as good spirulina, which is pure, without impurity. It goes through such intensive tests and must be qualified through this university department of life science, of which we see it's one of the oldest. Madam Lene has just told us it was started in the year 1902. That means this university has gone through 122 years if we count it by this year. And that is a long, long, long period. And the equipment that are there have really been of great use. And I really appreciate Professor Lee to work having worked together with this university, because an university actually, I know it's an institution, maybe for the government or for the country, but now here incorporating and collaborating with Greenwald, this university has been of great help. And I really feel that we are getting the right product. Madam really let me also say that the interaction between the product, the life cells, because we are in this department of life science, meaning we are not dealing with the dead sample. Mainly, they don't deal with the dead sample. They get a living sample. And already been told, if at all we are testing of a particular given compound, or a particular given nutrient, or a particular a given substance which is in our product. For example, let me talk of something like maybe Ganoderma lucidum, and it has all that literature, or a blueberry because it's one of our best. When it is subjected to these live cells, which is the way it is in our body, that is, these live cells that we are having is in the lab or going through the test is the same live cells that we are having in our body. And when subjected to this compound and analysis are done to the very edge, such that even when we are taking a capsule and when we are told take 2 times 2 daily or 1 to 2 capsules, it's not just a matter of guesswork. It's from this data collected using this equipment in this university together with the researchers, and they found the quantity that is found in 1 or 2 capsules is good enough from the research data, not from imagination, from research data, what they found in the lab, how the cell behave in terms of using, in terms of repair, in terms of prolonging life, especially when you talk of like anti-aging or something like that. It is out of pure data. And that's what I want to tell my fellow colleagues. As you talk about the Greenwald product, don't think that it is been made using guesswork. The way it has been indicated that this is what it does, it is not out of thinking, it is out of data that has been corrected, done to a research using very, very special equipment. And I know one of the equipment that has been mentioned, the one that normally analyze the genetic material. And this particular machine, which normally analyze the genetic material, I remember when we were at that university, we are told that this machine was very crucial, or it was used during COVID-19 to analyze the genetic material probably of the virus, and probably come up with way of preventing. So you can see this is the very equipment that is normally used to analyze some of the effect of the product that we have, or the on genetic material. And I remember one thing I was interested of asking, and this is about NMN. Madam Rini has already mentioned about it, and the way it helped mitochondria to metabolize more. And I was so much interested with knowing what has happened or what is being quantified as the rate of repairing the genetic material. And the explanation was one. And not only that, I really thank the university management together with Greenwald management led by Professor Lee, because of the way they have been able to incorporate. We found one of the tests that was being done to ensure that there is lice seeds, there is lice seeds from Uganda. And no matter there is a lot of cooperation between the Ugandan and the Kampala and also the university, the university and our company. So in this case, you can see they are really sharing. And this impressed me so much that even what they have done and what they are doing about the seeds, it's not really benefiting, it's not really going to benefit the company Greenwald or the university. They are spreading their good gesture to a country like Uganda. And I believe it will also come into the other places. But let me put it this way, ladies and gentlemen, we have products that have gone through important tests to ensure that the quality is good. That is the good quality. And also purity is of high standard. And not only purity, ensuring that what the statements talk about, what it will do to our body, the effect it will have on our bodies, while it is as the research has proved. And let me take only one or two minutes to explain what happened when we went to good manufacturing, that is GMP. And this is one of the area that really actually impressed me a lot, because research is one thing. Coming up with a good formula of a particular product is one thing. Having good data is one thing. Translating to a product is another thing. And therefore we see, or what I saw when we went to GMP, is that the GMP unit is able to now ensure that the formulation, the data that came from the research center is now formulated or translated to a product that will be having the properties that was researched and got from the university. And that is why those who are able to enter to GMP, there is a lot of restriction. There is a lot of restriction in terms of dressing, in terms of ensuring that you don't pass out particles that could be somehow contaminate the production place. And we were really restricted. And this is why now I could understand why this restriction. Why do we need to put all these clothing? Why are the workers so restricted? And also, meaning request to keep the highest standard. And I saw one written on the wall, something that when we are entering, that the safety of the product, the quality of the product start with you. Everyone entering in the state where they place, either you are a visitor or you are a worker there, there is something written that, so that everyone take that responsibility of ensuring that what product comes out is as per the research. It will come in form of how it was researched. There is no in terms of contamination from the research formula to what comes into production. And this is what is so very high standard to ensure that what research we found or what was found in the research is what now come into production, and it is what comes to our client and even ourselves. And therefore, I'm really, really impressed of that. No wonder, that's why our bottles are properly sealed. And that is what it was my guess, that one of the reasons why is our bottles and our packets are properly sealed. And it is written there, if it is tampered, if the sealing is tampered, don't take it. because this is what Greenwald want to assure us. What they researched, as we saw with all those equipment, is what is translated into the production line. And after the production line, it is the same thing that reach us as consumer, and it is what we recommend, and it is what is reaching to the final consumer. So was great, and I appeal to all of us. Let us not be skeptical about the Greenwald product. Proper formulation, good standard, and good research have been done to formulate them, and they come to us the way they were intended to reach us. Thank you very much. Back to you, Madam Rini or Mr. Budman.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you,
Stephen
Dr.
Bogo
Mbogo.
from
Thank you.
Nairobi, Kenya. Yes.
That was great sharing. Very inspiring. Thank you.
So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to call another international trainer from African region. I would like to welcome Madam Neronin Moyo. You can unmute yourself. We want to hear your experience during the special occasion in China, while others are taking their tour in Beijing and Shanghai, but we are busy in the headquarters, and also we are visiting the Nanjing Agriculture University. Please, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Madam. Good evening, Director Nernest Moyo. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. And how are you all?
Great.
Thank you very much for this platform. And to you, Madam Rainey, we understand how much you're sacrificing, because right now, I think it's around 3 a.m. in China, and you are still up. So that alone shows that you are truly serious about us. We appreciate. Mr. Budiman and your crew, we appreciate you guys. And everyone who have tuned in, I want to assure you guys that you chose well. You see, this year, I can say this with pride that when I joined Greenwald 9 years ago, I truly did not have the information that I got this year alone in 2024. Speaking from visiting the New Jersey Agricultural Experiment Station in the United States in July, where we celebrated our 30th anniversary. There, we had an opportunity to see how our products are being tested and are being planted, tested, and all these experiments that are being done until it is an end product. So I thought I had seen enough. But when we went to China, just these 2 days after, on the 21st and the 22nd, those were the best days of my life. You know, when Madam Reni called and said, Neronis, you will need to sacrifice you climbing the Great Wall of China, and you're gonna see something. I remember asking her, what's in it for us? What's in it for us? And then she's like, nothing. You know how she talks. She's like, nothing. I was like, nothing? And really what I saw there was not nothing. Guys, from the 22nd, okay? From the 21st, the production base, I know those who went to China, you got the chance to go and visit each and everything. I've been to China several times. I've visited that GNP many times, but this time it was unique because we got to see the in-depth, we got to see it in details, how each and every product is made. So while we were still marveling over how the product is being produced and you thinking that you are out there failing to sell just 1 bottle of zinc, the company in 1 second is producing more than 90 bottles of zinc. Then you get to understand, this is deep. This is way deep. And when you check how each and every product is carefully produced, from the ingredients to the machineries that are being used there, it was mind-blowing. And they allowed us to get into the labs, as Dr. Mboro has mentioned. So they allowed us to get into the labs. We were able to experiment what exactly all those workers that are doing at our GMP. It was quite amazing. So I would like to thank you, Greenworld, for giving us this opportunity, because all this while, we always knew that Greenworld was established in Michigan, United States. It was like a song to us. But in July, when I got to see exactly what is it that Greenworld has to offer, I'm truly convinced that even if everyone is to quit Greenworld today, I'm going to restart again and do it all alone. Because the structures that Greenworld has in place from in the United States, what we have in the United States, combining with what we have in Nanjing. We also have it in Tianjin, but what we have in Nanjing production base is crazy, guys. It's just too awesome. So we saw how each and every product is being produced, and then, as if it was not enough, in the beginning, they showed us how the Chinese distributors do their business. Guys, those guys are passionate. They know what they are doing. The room was filled with passionate distributors. As the MC is introducing us, everyone is going crazy. Africans, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of crazy work to do. So after the presentation, each and every person, each and every distributor was going to the shop. Okay, the presentation is done on the other side of the production base, and then the sales are done at the other side. Those who were in China this October, what you saw on the 19th when we visited the production base, because there was product special, what you saw when everyone was scrambling to buy the products, that's exactly what we saw the Chinese distributors doing. So I'm pretty sure those guys are making 100,000 PVs in a day, because we wanted to buy things, but the way they were so filled in that, I'm sure the shelves were left empty, and we were rushing to buy because they were buying like no man's business. I love Chinese distributors. I wish our composition plan was interlinked with them. I was gonna recruit one of them. But
Yes.
that was amazing.
Baroness, do
You
remember
saw
when
that,
we
Mr.
first entered to the Nanjing production base, we are welcomed by the Chinese distributors.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Do you remember their energy?
Love you. Believe us, we Chinese people love you very much. That is the true feeling they showed to you.
Oh, we have those videos. We can't get enough of them. Photo, they are scrambling, they are calling us left, right, and center. That was amazing. You guys have a very good team of distributors. And I don't know if they are motivated by the fact that they are seeing the production base every day. I don't know, but I simply love them. I love them. And and then we went and we took videos. We are so hoping that you guys will be seeing those videos soon, because they showed us things that we never expected. We even baked. Did you guys know that I'm a good cook? I actually baked.
Yes, I remember
nice
the muffins you baked. Quite delicious.
You see, and
Yeah.
they're very delicious. So, and then we went and we tested our wines, not just testing, like seeing how each and every product is carefully selected. Whenever we present to you guys and say each and every product goes under good manufacturing practice, good agricultural practice, good supply practice, good clinical practices, laboratory practices, we saw each and every step. Like now we have an idea. Blueberry juice, before it becomes packaged like this, it starts here. It goes to this process. It comes here. And that was amazing. That was very amazing. I think we have a very good company, and my conviction cannot be destroyed by anybody. So we took the videos, we got to go to each and every department, and my favorite was obviously the after the products, because I love money. I know you guys know that I love money and I love this business. So when now we were in the exhibition room, that was my aha moment, like seeing where Greenwood started, how it's going, where is it going, how far it has gone. All those things were mind-blowing. Whenever you go to the production base next year, when you go to China, make sure you explore that exhibition room. We did take videos, Madam Reni will send it to you guys, but that one has the history of where Greenwood is coming from, where it's going. After coming out of that room and you still are a doubting Thomas, then you need baptism. I don't know by holy fire or something, but I don't understand why you would still doubt. So from there, we were tired, Shem. And that's the question that I asked Madam Rain, what's in it for us? What's up? And she kept the secret. And the following day, they take us what? Guess where? Nanjing Agricultural University. They being welcomed by Dr. Deming Lee herself, being able to be shown each and every step by the founder of the company was out of this world. And we then went, she took us to the directors who spared his time just to be with us. So we were received with so much dignity. And we get in, guys. We are now shown, as Dr. Mboho has mentioned, we are now shown what do they call them? The microscopes. That was the first room that they showed us. The microscope that is able to check each and every cell, whether it is a plant cell or a human cell or whatever cell, it is able to check how the cell behaves. And then through that research, they are able to see, okay, now if the cells is like this, and I'm giving this cell a ginseng RHS, how is it going to react? And with that process now, that's why they are able, that's why Greenwood product is able to produce the products that deals with the root cause of the problem. So it's not a guesswork to say, okay, now these are cancerous cells. Now I think ginseng is going to work. No, there's a lot of research being made there. So, and then they took us to another room where they search, as Dr. Mbogo mentioned, that they check genes even. Because I remember we all were surprised. We're like, so we have the quantum resonance magnetic analyzer, but now they have the gene resonance magnetic analyzer or something like that, that checks the genes, which is why they are able to produce products like NMN. If you are still doubting our products, guys, I think you need to visit that research center, because we got to see that, okay, even your headache, how the headache develops, they are able to research that. And then they produce the product that is now going to deal with the root cause of that headache. So that's why when we are sick, instead of taking all these other pharmaceutical products, you are safe when you are taking our products. So we've been wondering why our products curing or treating the sicknesses. It is because there is a lot of research that is done. There is a lot of while we are busy selling the products, but now they are busy expanding the knowledge. It's not like, okay, cool, we have found the cure for cancer, now we are stopping. No, they keep on researching more and more and more and more. So, and they took us to this other professor who confirmed that Madam Deming Lee and is it the Ugandan government, they have these plants that they are transporting from China to. So we were shocked, guys. The way this company, where it's going is just, it's beyond 30 years. It's beyond 100 years because everything is just in place for us. All we need to do is just to sell the products with confidence because the line of microbiologists, the line of scientists that are beyond the research of these products are just countless. So I was convinced, I was like, I don't even need to know how they do the product itself because the product is going to work because it's backed up by the people that know what they are doing. And what I loved from the speech that the principal of the college, of the university said, he said they are not just after researching and producing the product, just the product. They are up to after life. Like, our slogan, people oriented and honesty first. So they whenever they do whatever they do, it is because they care about the individuals. And he also told us that during COVID, one of their machines was also used to identify the COVID cells and whatever. So guys, during that pandemic, the same machines that are busy researching our own products are the ones who were used to help in rectifying and coming up with the COVID-19 vaccine. And you are still doubting it. So you can rest assured that you are with the right company. So I thank Greenworld for this year, 2024. I know you guys have given me my life, like from healing from fibroids to having this beautiful baby boy, Emmanuel, my last born, whom I got because of I had fibroids and I got healed from fibroids. And then I started doing business and I've made a lot of money from Greenworld and I've qualified for many incentives and I've helped loads of my team members to also achieve. But I think from having my own houses fully paid for by Greenworld to having my own companies fully paid from Greenworld, but when I'm comparing what you guys gave me this 2024, it's way more than what you already gave me. So I thank you for the opportunity, for letting me see exactly what Greenworld is all about. Because our company always asked, our clients always asked, how are your products so effective? Why? They call us doctors. My dear distributors, you can agree with me. We are being called doctors in this field because now I know why are we called doctors. From the production base that we have in the United States to the production bases we have in China, guys, just know 24/7, Greenworld is working to better our products. Therefore, we are producing quality, and quality wins the market. No wonder Greenworld is becoming number one. Why? Because we produce quality products, and quality wins the market. So I want to thank you guys for giving us this opportunity. Thank you for letting us see exactly what Greenworld is. And I know this time that you are giving us is too small to share everything that we learned in those 2-3 days. But I want my fellow distributors to understand that whatever decision you took to be in partner with Greenworld, it's a right one. It's a good one. Keep it up and continue growing. From me to you, I love you all and I can't wait to see you all at the top. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Nernes Moya. Thank you. We also thank you for giving us this brilliant idea for inviting you to have an intensive exploration in the workshop. So I remember during the last China tour on the bus on the way to the airport, you told us, okay, half days of visits to the Nanjing production base is not enough for you to know more about Greenworld. So you want to know more. So this time, we hope that, you get more from Greenworld, from this production base, and you get more from the supporting technology of Greenworld. So thank you so much for being the ambassadors of Greenworld.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking my suggestions seriously, and it really opened our eyes. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Madam
you.
Netherlands. So I have one question actually. After all these
Yes,
years, you have been building your green world business, eh? And
yes,
last time when we are in Nanjing Agriculture University, do you feel
yes.
shocked that you are standing among all the top scientists in China, including Dr. Deming? And how do you feel?
You can say that again. You were there. You saw how shocked I was. Like I kept on wanting to be closer to them. Like I recorded everything. Being with the scientists. Remember, on our presentation, Madam Rainey and Mr. Putiman, you've been to our camps. We've had camps with you guys, so you know how we present. Whenever we present, yeah, guys, our products are backed up by scientists and microbiologists, you know, blah, blah, blah. But being with them, guys, it's giving different vibe altogether. So that was like an opportunity that I never dreamt of, say. And being respected by them, the way they treated us, it was as if, guys, don't worry. We know you don't know what we are doing, but don't worry, we are holding your hands. The way they were explaining to Madam Reni, and she was now translating to us patiently. That was awesome. That was something that was amazing. I'm really truly grateful for that opportunity, and being amongst them just gave me this this perspective of Greenwald, that this is not a small company. And my aha moment there was when Dr. Deming Lee, when we had that meeting, when Dr. Deming Lee was saying, in future, if ever our kids are interested in being in such schools, I mean, in such colleges, university, whether it's in China or in the United States, she can personally help us get there. Now, that blew my mind. That was like, oh, okay, when they say people oriented, they really mean it. So I'm out of this world. Yes, I may not have gotten the chance to study further and get to experience what they experienced, but I see that our children in this, they have future in this. So it was quite an amazing experience. Hence, I said, out of all the things that I've achieved in Greenwald, I think this year was the best year ever. Out of the millions that I've made in Greenwald, this was the best year ever.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
That is
Please
true.
give a big hands for our leaders, Director Netherlands Moyo, and our international trainer from Pretoria, South Africa. Thank you,
Thank you,
Madam
Madam.
Netherlands. Thank you. So I would like to welcome next we have from Cote d'Ivoire our another international trainer, Monsieur Musa Komara. I'm sorry if I misspell your name. Please, Mr. Musa Komara, you can unmute yourself and share your story during the activities in China.
Hello.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Mr. Musa.
Bonjour, Madame Bruni. Comment ça va?
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien. Okay, thank you very much. I just want to know if my fellows from French-speaking countries are there. Les gars, est-ce que vous êtes là?
Oui,
Est-ce que
nous
les
sommes
francophones
là,
sont à la
nous
place?
sommes là.
Évangéline, ok.
Oui, oui.
Dieudonné.
Merci.
Super. Ben, écoutez, je suis ravi de savoir que vous êtes là. Je faisais quelques traductions là dans le chat. Je ne sais pas si ça vous aidait. Ben, écoutez, l'idée, ce qu'on me demande de faire, c'est de partager mon expérience et ce que j'ai pu vivre comme expérience là-bas en Chine durant le voyage. Un instant, je vais voir si je peux partager quand même quelques images. Je vais leur
D'accord.
demander s'ils me donnent cette possibilité. Is it possible for me to share my screen? Oh, can I share my screen? Is it possible?
Yes, you can share your screen.
Please start sharing your screen. You're the co-host now.
Okay. Oh, sorry, because I use two accounts. I'm using two accounts. So the one I use to speak is on my mobile phone. So please allow the second account. The second account is on my computer, and I want to share the screen of my computer.
Okay. Which is
You can see Musa
which is your
Komara.
second account? Let me.
Yeah,
Go to the end, Musa Kamara.
Musa Komara.
Okay, I see that.
All right.
All right. Now you can start sharing.
Okay, thank you very much. Alors, écoutez les gars, je vais juste vous partager, voilà, certaines images quand même pour vous permettre de voir un peu.
Yes, we can see that.
Voilà.
Great.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Donc là, je vous partage comme ça, défiler hein, quelques images. Écoutez, pour ceux qui, voilà, qui m'écoutent en français, l'expérience a été exceptionnelle, elle a été fabuleuse. Moi, ça fait la deuxième fois que j'ai bénéficié de ce voyage-là. Donc, il y avait le voyage de l'année dernière, il y a eu le voyage de cette année. Et cette année, c'était super, super, super extraordinaire. Parce que voilà, c'était le 30e anniversaire et il y a eu plus de monde que l'année dernière. Et donc, c'était très excitant. OK? Donc là, pendant que je parle, je partage juste quelques photos. Et là, vous pouvez voir quelques images que nous avons prises à l'occasion des visites touristiques. Et donc là, c'est un lieu que nous avons visité, un site touristique à Nanjing. Voilà. Et donc, je vous partage les photos comme ça. Les vues étaient imparables. Il y a eu, après la rencontre que nous avons eue, en fait, la célébration des 30 ans de Greenwood, voilà, qui s'est fait dans un espace d'exposition. On était des milliers de distributeurs et je peux vous dire que l'ambiance était folle. L'ambiance était folle. Je ne sais pas s'il y a des personnes dans l'audience qui ont fait partie de ce voyage-là. Si c'est le cas, merci de réagir. Voilà, pour que voilà, je sens qu'il y a des personnes qui ont vécu ces moments intenses avec moi. Mais pour les autres qui n'y étaient pas, écoutez, je peux vous dire que l'ambiance était extraordinaire. Là, je vous partage les photos. Et le fait de pouvoir rencontrer des personnes d'autres nationalités qui sont venues des quatre coins du monde, ça vous réchauffe le cœur. Ça vous réchauffe le cœur. Ça vous fait comprendre que vous n'êtes pas seul, que vous êtes dans un business international, que vous êtes dans un business mondial et que vous n'êtes pas isolé. Et ça vous permet après de faire quoi? Ça vous permet après de surpasser en fait les rejets. Parce que lorsque vous rencontrez quelqu'un et qu'il a des doutes sur votre business, vous êtes serein parce que vous avez vu des milliers de personnes qui étaient là avec vous en Chine et qui ont partagé des moments fous avec vous, des nationalités différentes et des races différentes. Est-ce que vous voyez? Donc, je vous partage quelques belles photos, voilà, que j'ai eu à prendre, voilà, avec des personnes du Kenya. Voilà, donc cette personne, c'est du Kenya. Je crois que l'autre, elle est de l'Ouganda. C'est depuis l'année dernière, voilà, qu'on avait établi le contact. Et c'est des contacts enrichissants parce qu'après, on échange sur nos expériences en termes de business. Voilà. Donc, c'est avec beaucoup de plaisir que j'ai vu le drapeau de mon pays affiché, le drapeau de la Côte d'Ivoire à l'estrade. Et voilà, tous ces moments fous, je vous passe comme ça les photos. Voilà, le top leader Salam, voilà, qui est manager, voilà, 3 étoiles, et donc qui fait partie du Diamond Club. Voilà, c'est notre leader, c'est notre top leader ici en Afrique de l'Ouest. Et c'était exceptionnel comme image. Voilà, le plaisir a été pour moi de faire la connaissance de Stéphanie. Voilà, Stéphanie elle vit en Afrique du Sud, mais elle est de la RDC. Voilà, je crois qu'elle est en train de travailler à développer le marché en RDC. On a établi le contact aussi, elle est francophone et on a partagé pas mal d'expériences. Et voilà, et ça, c'était la soirée VIP, voilà, où on était habillé en tenue traditionnelle. Et c'est fou, quand vous êtes dans votre tenue traditionnelle, tout le monde veut prendre des photos avec vous. Vous devenez une star. Vous devenez une star. Voilà, tout le monde veut prendre des photos avec vous, surtout les Chinois et les Occidentaux. Donc, pour ceux qui vont faire le voyage l'année prochaine, venez avec vos vêtements traditionnels. Les gens, ils aiment ça. Les gens, ils aiment ça et ça fait plaisir. Lorsque les gens viennent vous dire, voilà, est-ce qu'on peut prendre une photo? C'est extraordinaire. Voilà, l'équipe du Burkina, voilà, ils font partie de mon équipe. Et voilà, ils étaient là-bas et ça fait plaisir d'avoir la possibilité d'être à la source justement de l'élan de certaines personnes. Voilà. Et là, c'est un programme particulier que nous avons vécu pour nous qui sommes. Je n'ai pas les photos ici, je ne vous ai pas affiché les photos de la distinction, mais ici, on avait visité un espace, un endroit touristique dans la ville de Nanjing. C'était une visite touristique dédiée uniquement aux formateurs internationaux. Et ça aussi, c'était spécial. On avait visité le mur qui, en fait, entoure toute la ville de Nanjing. Et là-bas, on a laissé nos signatures. Voilà, c'était un moment aussi exceptionnel, une bonne promenade. Et voilà, c'est un moment où on prend des photos avec tout le monde. Ici, ce que je vous affiche là, ça, c'était un moment aussi exceptionnel. Néonin s'en a parlé tout à l'heure. Un moment où on nous a donné l'opportunité, lorsqu'on partait visiter la base de Nanjing, d'entrer dans une pièce où il y avait une séance de présentation de Greenwood pour des distributeurs chinois. Et elle en parlait tout à l'heure. C'est des gars qui sont super, super, super excités. Vous voyez comment ils étaient excités de nous accueillir. Ils nous ont vus comme des stars, les gars. Si vous voulez découvrir, enfin, je ne sais pas, si vous voulez avoir le sentiment d'être une star, c'est des moments à vivre, quoi. C'était exceptionnel parce qu'ils nous tiraient de tous les endroits, tout le monde voulait prendre des photos avec nous. Et voilà, à Lyonnaise, elle, les gens se l'arrachaient totalement. Et c'est ce qu'elle expliquait, tout à l'heure en anglais, on la tirait de partout parce qu'elle avait été présentée comme étant l'une des plus gradées en Afrique. Et du coup, les gens voulaient prendre des photos avec elle. Et ce moment-là aussi a été exceptionnel. Et les leaders qui nous ont précédés, surtout le leader Docteur Mbogo et aussi Néonis, qui a évoqué cela, la visite qu'on a fait dans cette base de production-là, OK, qu'on appelle GMP. GMP, c'est Good Manufacturing Practice, c'est-à-dire les bonnes pratiques de fabrication. Mais c'est exceptionnel le niveau, en fait, de sécurité qu'il y a pour entrer dans ce bâtiment. Le niveau de sécurité en termes sanitaires, je veux dire. Il faut s'habiller d'une certaine manière, il faut avoir certaines attitudes, il faut se laver les mains, etc. Et quand vous y entrez, ce que vous découvrez décrit, c'est-à-dire ce qui est écrit, confirme l'engagement de notre entreprise, confirme l'engagement de Greenwood, confirme sa qualité, confirme son sérieux, confirme en fait la qualité de ses produits. Et c'est ce qu'ils n'ont pas hésité à dire plusieurs fois tout à l'heure. Ne doutez plus de la qualité des produits de Greenwood parce que le processus de fabrication est rigoureux. Ce sont des produits de qualité. Et donc, lorsque vous rentrez et que vous voyez que c'est écrit partout, comment on dit ça, on est orienté vers les hommes et que c'est écrit aussi en termes de slogan, voilà, comme ici, honesty makes the quality, quality wins the market, c'est-à-dire l'honnêteté produit la qualité. Et c'est la qualité qui va permettre de gagner le marché. Regardez cela. Lorsqu'une entreprise vous dit cela, en fait, il n'y a plus de longs discours à faire. Elle vous dit comment elle est engagée. Elle est engagée sur l'honnêteté parce que ce qu'elle cherche, c'est le marché. Mais entre l'honnêteté et puis le marché, il y a quoi? Il y a la qualité qu'elle produit. Les gars, vous êtes avec une entreprise sérieuse et une entreprise de qualité. Désormais, n'ayez plus de doute sur le sérieux et la qualité de cette entreprise. C'est exceptionnel, en fait. Ce qu'on a pu voir, ce qu'on a pu découvrir, regardez comment on était habillé, tout ça. Donc, je vous fais voir ces images, voilà, les belles photos que nous avons prises. Voilà. Donc, ça, c'est un peu l'expérience que j'ai vécue là-bas, les gars. Je vais essayer de partager autre chose. Je vous explique, en fait. OK, aujourd'hui, j'ai l'honneur d'être formateur, distingué formateur international. C'était aussi un moment exceptionnel, malheureusement. J'ai pas programmé les photos ici pour vous partager ça. Mais ce que je vais vous partager, en fait, c'est ma petite histoire de formation. OK? Qu'est-ce qui fait qu'aujourd'hui, pratiquement, on m'a décerné cela et comment mon implication a été aussi dans le sens de la formation au niveau de Greenwood. Ça, c'est ce que je veux partager rapidement. Un instant. Je vais utiliser ça. Si je fais comme ça. Si je fais ça. All right. Donc, il y a ça que je veux vous partager. Alors ça, ce que vous voyez là, est-ce que vous êtes là, les gars francophones? J'en ai encore pour quelques minutes avant de passer la parole. Est-ce que vous êtes là? Est-ce que vous m'entendez? Est-ce que vous
Oui,
êtes
oui,
là? Est-ce
nous
que vous
sommes là.
m'entendez?
Très, très intéressant.
Super, super. Alors, là, ce que je vous partage, c'est ma chaîne YouTube. C'est une chaîne YouTube que j'ai fait il y a beaucoup d'années en arrière. Je ne me souviens même plus quand j'ai fait cette chaîne-là. Et dans cette chaîne, il y a une vidéo de présentation de Greenwood que j'avais faite, qui est celle-ci. Voilà, cette vidéo qui est là. Et c'est une vidéo qui a touché plus de 6000 personnes en termes de vues. Ça, c'est les vues qui sont enregistrées sur la chaîne, mais il y a plein de distributeurs francophones qui ont téléchargé cette vidéo et qui l'ont utilisée et qui ont vu, qui ont eu un grand impact. L'année dernière, lorsque j'avais effectué le voyage en Chine, on a eu un transit, je crois que c'était en Turquie. À l'aéroport de Turquie, j'entends mon nom, Monsieur Moussa, Monsieur Moussa. Et je tourne ma tête, je vois des femmes, un groupe de femmes qui m'appellent, je les regarde, je ne me souviens pas les avoir rencontrées une fois. Elles me disent, Monsieur Moussa, merci, votre vidéo nous a trop aidés. On est de Madagascar. J'ai dit, quoi? Et ça s'est passé encore lorsque j'étais en Chine là-bas avec Géraldine. Je ne sais pas si elle est là, si elle est connectée. Géraldine du Burundi, pareil, qui m'a accosté, qui dit, Monsieur Moussa, votre vidéo nous a beaucoup aidé au Burundi. Ça nous a permis de faire du recrutement, etc., etc. Donc là, je donne ma petite histoire, en fait, par rapport aux actions de formation que j'ai menées, que je continue de mener d'ailleurs. Dans cette chaîne, je vous invite tous les francophones à visiter cette chaîne Greenwood Team Émergence, c'est le nom des membres de mon équipe. Vous allez voir beaucoup de vidéos et j'essaie de plus en plus de traduire des vidéos en français. Et ça, cette dynamique-là, nous les Français, on doit pouvoir la faire ensemble. Et donc ça, c'est avec cet appel-là que je veux finir. On doit pouvoir la faire ensemble. Vous voyez, aujourd'hui, on nous donne la possibilité de pouvoir nous exprimer en français, déjà dans ces séances de formation. Au forum en Chine, il n'y a pas eu de traduction en français parce que nous ne sommes pas nombreux, mais on a un marché qui est large. Il y a, je crois, une quinzaine de pays francophones en Afrique. C'est un marché de plus de 300 millions de personnes. Et donc, nous avons un champ très large qu'on peut encore exploiter. Et je vous invite, nous tous, à faire d'efforts et dans la communion, et dans le partage, et dans l'intelligence collective, et dans la synergie, on pourra réaliser des choses intéressantes. Et il y a un sondage qu'on a lancé, il y a un sondage que j'ai lancé, et ça, c'est dans ma mission de formateur international, pour recueillir les idées et la contribution de tout le monde. Et j'invite tous les francophones à compléter ce sondage-là. Pour le moment, je crois qu'il y a environ une trentaine de personnes qui l'ont fait, mais il nous faut encore beaucoup plus de partage. Et ensemble, on va pouvoir réaliser des choses sérieuses. Nous appuyer sur l'expérience des anglophones et puis adapter avec nous nos styles francophones et faire des choses extraordinaires. Est-ce que vous voyez? Donc, ça, c'est mon partage d'expérience que j'ai fait. Merci de m'avoir écouté. Thank you very much, Mrs. Rainey. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you,
Budiman.
Mr. Musa,
Thank you,
for
all my fellows, outstanding international trainers.
Merci
We are together.
beaucoup. Merci.
we are going to arrange special session for French speaking countries like this
We hope
Zoom
so.
training. Yeah, we are going to
We hope
arrange,
so.
especially for African region. Okay. Thank
Merci
you.
Thank you.
All right. Madam Rainey, there are some our international trainers, they are not available this evening, but I can see we have Mr. Eric Tawa. But please allow me to invite one of the China tour participant. We are listening Mr. Musa Komara talking in French. Now I would like to invite Mr. Khalid from Egypt, which is he's going to talk in Arabic, but it will be translated to everyone. Please, I would like to welcome Mr. Khalid from Green World Egypt branch. Please, you can unmute yourself, Mr. Khalid.
Good evening, Mr. Khalid. Please unmute yourself. Let me try.
Madam Isra. Isra is there. Mr. Musab.
الو
Hello.
السلام
Yes,
عليكم
please.
السلام عليكم
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
Walaikum
the
وبركاته.
salam.
sound is clear.
Very clear.
Thank you. I'm very happy. Thank you, Mr. Budiman. Thank you, Miss Madame على with sharing us in meeting. Green World is the number one in the world. Why? Green World have a stronger management and have great system and have good team, nice team. The team in Green World is number one. Why Green World make me happy? I'm happy because I feel in China I'm the king of Egypt, like Musalah. I'm a princess. Green World give me trust and give me the love. When I was China, I'm very happy because I'm saying the Africa team number one. Africa team in a celebration is number one. This very good uh, feeling. I'm from Egypt and Egypt in Africa and Africa number one on the world. I'm very happy because we approved the people chance, high chance in the world. Give the people better health and better life and different financial freedom and global success. Green World, not company. Green World is my family. I love Green World so much. I love all the people in Green World. I meet the people in Green World from Africa. When I sing him success, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. In the next celebrations, I promise you, I'm with me more people from Egypt and Sudan and Middle East come to China because we need success. We need make change with our life. In China, I was very happy because I'm meeting Mr. Budiman face to face and meeting all the leaders in company and make picture with Mr. David and Mr. Budiman and Miss Deming Lee. That's a very, very, very good feeling. I can now give prove it all the people help him success with us in company. Green World is my life. I'm very happy because I'm sharing celebrations with the big leaders in Africa team. I wanna make very big success in the next year. I'm on stage with you. I promise you, with me, more people in Egypt and Sudan and Middle East. Thank you. Thank
Shukran,
you.
Habibi. Shukran. Shukran.
Shukran,
Thank
Habibi.
you, Mr.
Thank
Khalid.
you. Thank you, Mr.
Shukran.
Khalid. We hope
Thank you.
we are expecting more outstanding leaders from Egypt and also from Sudan. So see you next year
Yes,
in China, inshallah.
inshallah. Thank you. Thank you so
Inshallah. Thank you,
much.
Mr. Khalid. So
Thank
this
you,
is
Mr.
our
Ibrahim.
representative from Egypt branch, Mr. Khalid, that also come to China. We really appreciate Egypt also sent like 3 people, and from Sudan they sent 2 people. And they are growing. They will follow, like Mr. Khalid said, they will bring more and more people to China next year. So I think it's because of the time, Madam Rainey. Can we like Mr. Eric Tawa and other international traders, maybe some other time we can arrange more.
Next time, because we'll continuously share. And by the way, just like what Mr. Budiman said, we are going to discuss on a special program for French speaking and also Portuguese speaking distributors to be to incorporate into of Zoom training. So Mr. Eric Tava, next time will give you the special opportunity for you to share. So make sure that you're there. And also, we now.
Thank you so much. I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, before we end today's section, please, international trainers, since we have already have a special treat in China that we got to do something for our distributors. So we are expecting more training programs from you guys. So please give your program to Mr. Budiman or to me, or we have a WeChat group. So we're expecting more inspiring trainings from you. So thank you very much for being with us for today. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Madam Rainey Wang, our Director of Great Wall International Business School, for the great session this evening. I also would like to thank all the international trainers that already shared their great experience in China, and also to our delegation from Egypt, Mr. Khalid. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your attention. Next week, we are going to have another interesting program. So just keep logging into our Green World Africa Friday Zoom online training. And we need to upgrade ourselves. Okay, so I think we can unmute ourselves and say thank you and bye-bye to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Sana, bye-bye.
Madam Rainey,
Thank you, Mr. Eric.
Budiman, for the
Thank
support.
you. Thank you, Mr.
We are very
Musa. Thank you,
happy.
Mr. Khalid. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye-bye from Lagos, Nigeria.
Madam
Bye.
Rainey, Mr. Budiman. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Everybody from
Bye.
Kenya and
Okay,
Egypt,
see you
South
next
Africa,
time.
everywhere
Bye-bye.
from Zambia. We are saying
Goodbye,
good night.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Madam.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir, au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bye from
Goodbye.
Bye.
Au revoir. Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye. Au revoir. Bye.
Au revoir.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye. Pas doudou. Hoa. Pas
À la
doudou. Hoa.
prochaine.
Pas doudou. Goodbye.
How do you do?
Pas doudou. Hoa.
Good night, everybody.